Hello there, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot and Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your mid-September 2023 check-in reading. We've got a lot of astrological energy going on this time of the year, guys, so I thought it would be a great idea to kind of give a little update for what's going on for this September. The sun is in Virgo for the next week, and we also have the new moon coming through in Virgo for September 14th, and then the very next day on the 15th we've got Mercury moving out of that Virgo retrograde. So a lot of Virgo energy, a lot of earthy energy right now. And you know, those new moons always birth something fresh and new. It gives us that 2-week cycle of greater momentum building, helps us to get more done. And I think the fact that it's coming in along with that Mercury direct is going to give us even stronger energy that way. So let's see what's in the cards for you, Leo. We're going to start out with a keyword, and then we're going to do a past, present, future layout for you. Dear Spirit, angels, ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Leos. Anything they need to see for their best and highest good, please. And we have protection, and I love this Earth Mother artwork on this card. So Leo, even if you've been feeling shaky, even if you've been going through a lot, this is reminding you that you are protected. I also feel that this is a very strong card of grounding and connecting with the earth. This is a time to definitely check in with Mama Earth and let her support and protect you. Get outside if you can, Leo. Really, really connect with that grounding center. It'll help you feel a lot more safe and secure. Let's get into your Moonology cards. We're going to pull a couple of these because we are dealing with this lunar cycle energy. And we're going to lay these out past, present, future for you, just like with the tarot. Yes. Oh my goodness, Leo. I feel like right now, I'm going to pull an extra card just on top of that too, just to get a little extra clarity. I feel like you've gone through some times of a lot of confusion. Yeah. And a lot of it is because not only have we had this Mercury retrograde, but we also had that long Venus retrograde that's been in your sign. Venus has been in Leo a very long time, so it has created this pattern of energy where you've needed to really kind of review and reflect on past relationships, maybe your financial decisions, because Venus can deal with that kind of thing too. The people that you've socialized with traditionally, right? Maybe you need to change your social circle, or block somebody or something that isn't healthy for you in a social setting. All of that kind of thing could have been coming up. So in the immediate past, we have the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. And so, this just feeds into that message that I'm feeling for you, is that it's like you've been really needing to let go of something. Maybe you've already been in the process of that, this first half of September, even stronger than ever. I pulled an extra card because the card that came out in the present energy of this new moon in Virgo was the Void of Course moon with nothing will come of the situation. The reason I did that is because to me, Void of Course moons are like mini Mercury retrogrades, right? And we already know that we're dealing with that energy and that action. It can really be a lapse in having that direct energetic flow to push things forward, right? When the moon is void, of course, that just means it's got that wobble between the two signs in its trajectory. And, void of course moons can last for a few minutes. They can last for up to almost a day. And during those little cycles, it's great to have a moon calendar that'll show you those void of course pockets, because if you can plan something around those times, it's definitely beneficial. I know we can't, always do that, but if you can, it's always nice. The card that I pulled on top of that as well for the present is it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I feel like this new moon in Virgo is definitely a feeling of new beginnings, maybe coming out of some of that cloudiness and confusion, because we've definitely all been feeling it. But Leo, I feel like you've got an extra serving of it because we've been dealing with that Venus in Leo. We dealt with that long retrograde. Venus still isn't out of its shadow point yet. It will be on October 7th. that will definitely help you to feel like the air is really finally clear, but we're still moving back through the degrees of Leo that Venus went retrograde in. I hope that makes sense. I know I'm speaking astrologies right now. Going into the immediate future, new moon in Virgo. So, this particular new moon is very, very powerful for you. It's a time to give rather than take. I think of Leos as being very generous people, right? So this is a time where you may be thinking about, well, what can I give back to the community? Virgo does deal with the community, with the group, with, humanitarian effort, helping people. It's also a very healing sign. So if you happen to practice any of the healing arts, Leo, whether you're a traditional or, non-traditional doctor, if you're a therapist of any kind, a nutritionist, etc., somebody that helps people, feel better, this could be even stronger. You may work for a nonprofit, or you may put in some, volunteer hours somewhere. Take that as it resonates to you. Let's get into some tarot next and deepen these messages for you, Leo. Yeah, you're really... I do feel like there's been maybe some negative people or situations that you feel like you're moving past some drama, for sure. On top of that, blocking, releasing the negativity. We've got this blocking card of the Nine of Wands. This is really being very self-protective. Interesting that you had the protection card as your keyword, because I see this card as being protective as well. The Nine of Wands is all about, kind of the wounded warrior. You fought the battle. You still have your strength. You're very courageous, right? But you do kind of need a break. I mean, you could be really wiped out from all of the work you've been doing. You do have that determined energy, though. It's like, I don't want to give up. Don't give up, Leo, but you might need a little break. You might need a little downtime just to relax from all this, because you've been busy. And you've been really feeling out for yourself what to keep and what to let go of. King of Swords. Yeah, this is to me very tactical. It's very strategic. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. It's very, very chop. It's more intellectual rather than emotional. And so what I get the feeling of is that, anyone or anything that you're releasing, you're not letting your emotions get the best of you with it. It's not a situation where it's like, oh, but I still feel so sorry for this person. Like, if they've been treating you bad, you're not feeling sorry for them anymore. You're like, nope, I'm done with it. I'm done feeling sorry for them. Right in the present energy, renewal card. So to me, this is a card of second chances, rebirth, and resurrection. This to me is the higher vibration of the death card. It is Pluto ruled, and Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. So, this is really giving you a chance to have a new life. It's really telling you as well, review those past feelings or situations with compassion. Don't be so hard on yourself, Leo. But you have a lot more clarity about life purpose coming in. And I feel like the fuzziness, the cloudiness is on the way out as we move through this Mercury retrograde going direct. Yeah, and you're coming out of some limbo as well. And you may still be in it at current when you see this reading. Because the Hanged Man is all about being in between the stages of life. It is for your good. It is for the best. But this, again, is a card of release. It's a card of letting go of some stuff that is not for your best or for your highest spiritual well-being. So, you may feel like you're being shaken out. Like I always say, it's like, when they turn you upside down, all the lint and all the junk that you've been collecting in your pockets is going to fall out, right? And it's like, that's the stuff that you weren't meant to take with you, right? So I do feel like there is a process of letting go, sacrificing some of those old, probably negative patterns or people so that you can have this new beginning. Going into the future, look at that, we've got this Nine of Cups. To me, that's getting closer and closer to a wish or a dream being fulfilled. Let's get a clarifier on this one for you, because that's a beautiful card. It's almost the feeling, it just can't stop here, Leo. you've had something in the past that has been kind of shady or sketchy. I don't know if it's a personal relationship or a friendship that's really more like a frenemy. I don't know if it's a working situation that is just really, you feel like people are not being completely honest and above board with you. But I just feel like you're letting something icky is being released here big time with this new moon energy. On the bottom of the decks, we've got, look at that, the Six of Swords. To me, that's a classic card of moving away from drama, conflict, difficult times, heading towards something that's so much better for you. King of Wands is you back on your throne, going after what you want. That's your fire energy, firepower. This is quite the reading. I feel like there's something really passing away here. You've been really fighting a hard battle, but there's this whole renewal thing that's coming, and it does come as a result of you taking action in your own life and pursuing new goals, right? There's some things you're definitely going to leave behind, Leo, and some of them are really good that you're leaving behind. Some of these are like, just not good people, not good circumstances. I also feel like the more open that you are to being generous and open and kind, maybe not to this icky person, but to others in general, the more blessings come your way. That's how it feels. So let's get into an actual blessing card for you. Please, Spirit, what are you blessing Leo on with this new moon Mercury direct? Oh, yeah. So Leo, not all of you out there have physical children, but this is a blessing on children. This could be blessing your pets too, or it could be blessing a project that you're really nurturing, right? If you do have kids, then your kids are even more blessed, right? They're protected, they're safe, they're going to be okay no matter what's going on, right, at this time. So that's a very beautiful card. But to me, it's like, if you might be saying, well, I don't have actual kids, if that doesn't apply to you, then it's you protecting and nurturing and blessing your own inner child. But that can apply to all of that. Let's get a zodiac moon card and see what energy is best to channel this through. The other message I'm getting real strong right now, Leo, is that it's like, if you feel like you're not having as much fun as you used to, if things are not as exciting or joyful as they used to be, this is really encouraging you to embrace that more childlike, playful attitude. Kids are just like, it's not all serious. So I was like, let's just play. Let's just have a good time. Let's just mess around. It's like, it's a playful energy. And so here we go. Eclipse in Aries is how best to channel this. Wow, right? Again, you had that new moon in Aries in your reading too. It's taking action. It's fresh new vibrations. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise, right? So to me, it's like, focus on the good people in your life, right? Focus on teaming up with people that are really positive and encouraging and that believe in you. And that you believe in as well. Wow, what a reading. Leo, you definitely brought the in-depth stuff more than any other sign, I think, for this cycle. So I hope this was a good boost for your September, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.